Hello and welcome. I'm Kale with Queen City Comedy, and we are here for the Horrible Friends Halloween Extravaganza. So, wherever you're watching on Facebook or YouTube or wherever around the world, we hope you have a great time. We hope you have a great Halloween. What we need from you is some suggestions. If you would put in the comments on Facebook or YouTube, just your spookiest suggestions. So, what's a spooky word or phrase that you only hear this time of year? What's a scary location? What's a creepy thing that you have in your house right now? Whatever you want to share, drop it in there, and we'll use it throughout the show. We have a fantastic group here tonight, so let's bring them out and say hello. Come on out, everybody. Grizzly ghouls from every tomb. Look at that. Hey, hello, and welcome. I'm going to ask everybody to introduce yourself and tell us where you're zooming in from. And if you have a favorite candy, Halloween or not, I'd love to hear what it is. Let's start with Chris.
Hey, Chris, him, zooming in from Dublin, Ireland. Favorite candy, hands down. I'm a sucker for the Reese's peanut butter cup. It's just perfect.
Good call. Good call.
Perfect treat.
Good call. And next up we have.
Hi everyone, I'm Jane. This is my spooky voice. You won't be hearing that much in this. Yeah, I'm zooming in from New Delhi, India, and my favorite candy is mint. That's the one. Like there's a there's a candy from I had it one from Starbucks. They have this mint box. I purchased it one. It was good.
Okay. All right. Great. And let's switch it over to Jody.
Hello, I'm Jodie. I'm in Australia, where it is currently 11 o'clock at night, which is a beautifully spooky time to be doing improv. My favourite candy bar is an Australian thing called a polywaffle. I don't know what the overseas equivalent is. It's a sort of crunchy shell full of marshmallow. Highly recommend.
Polywaffle. I'm intrigued. All right. Let's switch over to Nisha.
Hi guys, I'm zooming in from Genting Highlands, Malaysia, and my favorite candy bar was the Whitaker's Almond Gold.
Okay. Great. Let's switch it over.
I am Joe, dialing in from eyeball hell. No, I'm dialing in from Barcelona, and my favorite, I'm going to go with chocolate, but dark chocolate.
You made it creepy. All right, I'm going to check the chat. Nothing yet, but so put some suggestions in the chat. We'll use them throughout. We're going to start with a game called Conducted Story, where these I'm going to tell you a spooky tale that's never been told before. And they'll do it in their spookiest voices, but they're going to tell you cohesively as one person. So they're going to pick up right where the last person left off. Mid-sentence, mid-word, mid-syllable if necessary. And when you're done, it's going to be like as if one mind created that wonderful spooky story. All right. The title of this story, which I am pulling off of just what I see in front of me, is Maybe Flagged Content. Maybe Flagged Content. The name of this spooky story that's never been told before. And we'll start with Joe.
It was a small town, and the Maybe Company was known for hiring most of the people in the town. It was a manufacturing firm. They made flags. Maybe flags were known all over the United States and Canada and parts of Texas. But the Maybe Corporation had a problem. They had a problem with the quality control of their flags.
flags were hit and miss. Some of them were exemplary. They were the best flags known to humankind. There was one flying on the Washington Monument. There was one flying from the CNN building. There was one flying from the Sydney Opera House. But then some of them went horribly wrong, and every day they lost hundreds and hundreds of dollars with flags that just went straight to wish.com. It was driving
the people crazy. And that's why the quality control and the Navy company owners were furious because the flag had a question mark on the flag itself. So people never knew which flag it was. It was a maybe, which represented the company, but people never knew. Like it didn't represent the brand or anything. So a question mark with a flag. That was the thing that was scaring everyone.
And so this is the impetus for our story's hero, Julie, to walk up to the president of Navy Flags and find out what's going on. She slowly opened the door, which creaked very loudly, and there was cobwebs hanging from it. And she saw sitting in the president's chair
None other than the question mark himself.
Dun, dun, dun.
Mr. Mystery, international man of mystery, so they call him. He was actually the genius behind the white flag and the pirate's flag. Flags that people had known all over the world, but never knew that he was responsible for it.
And now the president was face to face with Mr. Question Mark. And he said, I need to talk to you about this questionable content. It's just not going to fly on our flags.
And I'm not sure that this question and the flag and all the white and pirates flag are pulling up the business very greatly to higher heights. It's very scary because that I just want to tell you that I'm the question mark. I can lead the company with just the flags
That you think you knew. Because honestly, there's an ulterior motive behind every single flag. If you look closely,
And that was when Julie realised the question mark was giving off red flags. It was time to take matters into her own hands. She hoisted a nearby flagpole.
over her head like a sword, or more accurately, a quarterstaff, and rushed towards
the president and just pinned it to the ground and said, "This is my company now. It won't be a maybe. It would be."
It will be a definitely questionable company.
That is what I will build. I will turn this questionable company of.
I will make a stand. In fact, I will take this pole to greater heights because everybody
will know the name of Julie.
They will call her Julie, the Flag Mistress.
And never ever tread
On my flags.
Connor, for I am the queen.
Of flags!
Let's see. Great job.
Question mark.
Great job. Let's see. That's good. Hey, I want to have Nisha like record some spooky stories for me. That's a spooky voice. And I love getting to meet the guy who invented the white flag. He's like, what if we just, All right. We're going to mix it up some today and do some duos for you. So first up, I've got Joe and Nisha. Somebody else can turn their camera off. To do a two-person, 2-minute scene. And your suggestion is going to be Pumpkin. Pumpkin. Whenever you're ready. Take it away.
I'd like to return this pumpkin, please.
Sir, you may do that. You must carve the pumpkin first.
I, I have started. I carved the eyes, but now it is staring at me, and I do not like it to stare. See,
I see, sir. And I know you, sir. You spoke out too easily, sir. You've been a faithful patron in our establishment for 10 years. The pumpkins this year are different, though. They will stare into your soul and reveal the thing that you fear the most.
oh, I must stare at the pumpkin. In its eyes, I only see death and candy corn.
And see.
Beware.
Great job. Yes, beware. Joe said beforehand, I'm going to do a silly voice at some point. So, I don't know that we've seen the last of Joe's silly voices. All right, let's have this game called Oscar Winning Moment. This is with Jayant, Jody, and Chris. You work in an office, and you're having a Zoom meeting. This thing will take place over Zoom. And the name of this company is Spirit Halloween. So at any moment during this scene for Spirit Halloween, I might call on you and let you know this is your Oscar winning moment. So this is your chance to really sell the Academy that you deserve an award for this performance. So we'll see how that goes. All right. Nisha, you can turn your camera off. This will be for Gianna, Chris, and Jody. All right. So the company is Spirit Halloween. You'll decide who's leading the meeting and what roles you are as employees. But take it away whenever you're ready.
Hum, 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 hum. It's good to be number one.
Yeah, must be.
Oh, what's wrong, Stacy? Sales are through the roof. We're at every street corner in the world.
It's just the
Past
same
world
thing.
domination.
I mean, it's just every year it's, plastic that, plastic pumpkin, plastic skeleton. This year the skeletons are 7 feet high. Next year they'll be 8 feet high. It's just, we're not innovating. It's just the same, it's a bat, it's a witch, it's a 7 heads. Like, where's the avant-garde we used to be known for?
I agree with Stacy. So what I think is that we should introduce real humans for all of our things that we're doing. So a real human head, a real bone, a real tongue, something like that. You don't have to kill someone.
That's what I thought you were suggesting, Chester.
No,
Are you not?
we get it on the gig economy. Somebody can just hire out their tongue or their foot or their whole self,
Freeze.
Here it goes.
Jody, this is your Oscar winning moment.
The gig economy has revolutionized food delivery. It's revolutionized grocery delivery. It's revolutionized babysitting. It's revolutionized pop delivery. It is time that the gig economy revolutionized Spirit Halloween. Yes, no longer will you buy a 7-foot plastic skeleton. You display it proudly for 2 weeks of the year, and then you spend the other 50 weeks of the year wondering where the hell to store the damn thing. No, you will be able to book your own 7-foot skeleton through the Spirit Halloween app, and you will get your own gig skeleton. They will come to your house, they will spook, and they will leave again. This could be a revolution, gentlemen. Think of it. We spread the risk. We no longer have to store stuff. We get the underemployed boomers and millennials, and we make them the product as well as the customer.
That's terrifying. I
That's
love
our
it.
business.
Yes.
Actually powerful with all this revolutionary stuff that Jody said about revolutionizing of everything that was in her mind.
Freeze.
You know,
Freeze, Jayon. This is your Oscar-winning moment.
I think that if we get the thing that Jody's talking about,
Freeze. Freeze. Jayon, I forgot to mention the Oscar is for best winning song. Best song.
so I would just like to dedicate the song to Stacy for this. There is a thing called real human being. I thought it was the being, but then I saw the real thing. It's so different from the being. And there are just beings and real human beings in this song. That's the essence of Halloween. Yeah,
That
well,
was terrifying.
I love it. Boy, we've really knocked out a lot of really good ideas on what was supposed to just be a Zoom social.
Freeze. Chris, this is your Oscar-winning moment.
But of course, these Zoom socials aren't very social. Because nobody wants to hang out with the president. Sure, I like to be the cool boss. I like to show up on Friday dress-up day. You know, I'll wear like a funny bow tie, or maybe I'll pretend I'm a pop culture icon. And everybody laughs and everybody says, "Oh, boss, you're so funny." I can tell they're lying. I founded Spirit Halloween based on one idea: to disguise the costume that we're selling so we don't get sued. It's not a Beetlejuice costume, it's a striped zombie costume. And it worked. Everybody loves and respects me out there.
And see. All right, give them the laurels. Show some love to these folks. Fantastic. Spirit Halloween. More stores than Target for 2 months out of the year in the U.S. Okay, let's keep it going with Chris and Jody, another duo. Let me see. If you have some suggestions, put those in the chat. Let me refresh and see what we got here. Okay, this is more fall themed than anything, but your suggestion is Falling Leaves. Falling Leaves.
Oh.
Whenever you're ready. 2 minutes in.
Oh, don't be afraid. I know you're joking.
Dude, there are leaves just like falling.
Oh,
Where are they coming from? What do they want?
This is the magic of visiting the southwest of Australia in the autumn, in March or April.
This isn't magic. This is a workplace health and safety nightmare.
Well,
I wouldn't be so freaked out. I wouldn't be so freaked out about the leaves falling if there were any trees. Where are these leaves coming from? Haven't you noticed? There's desert in the southwest of Australia. There's not a tree for 150 miles. But we're covered in leaves. And that's a maple leaf.
You're right.
We're in the wrong hemisphere.
Our desert oil drilling company shouldn't have falling leaves. I don't know what I was thinking.
There's something weird happening here. Look out! There comes some more.
They're slimy.
Ew! And what's that smell?
Well, it's not oil, that's for sure.
And see. What's that smell? All right, we are ratcheting up the spooky. This is a game called Party Quirks, and Jody is going to be our guesser. So Jody's going to have to guess something. I could put you in our soundproof waiting room, Jody, or you could just pull these off. Does that work? Is that good? All right. Jody's going to be doing a party for Joe, Nisha, and Chris. And Joe is obsessed with something. So let me look at the suggestions that we got. Joe, you are obsessed with social media. Social media. Chris is stuck in a movie. What movie is Chris stuck in that Jody will definitely have seen? Jody notoriously not pop culture savvy. That's Star Wars. I feel like Star Wars is pretty safe.
We did Star Wars last
Oh,
show.
did we?
Do Beetlejuice. Since it got mentioned once.
Beetlejuice? Okay.
All
All right, let's roll the dice and see. Beetlejuice. All right, so Chris, you were stuck in the movie Beetlejuice. You good with that?
I certainly am.
Okay.
Yes.
And finally, Nisha is turning into something. Nisha, you are slowly turning into a cat. All right. Good with that? So, just to review, Joe, you are obsessed with
Social media.
social media. Chris, you are stuck in.
Beetlejuice.
And
etc.
Nisha, and Nisha, you are slowly turning into a cat. You're on mute. All right. So you'll turn your cameras off. Jody will turn her camera on. Jody. Yeah, Jody. All right, there you go. Great. Jody, your guests are about to arrive. You are throwing a Halloween party, but your Halloween party is non-spooky. There's no spooky things at your Halloween party.
Oh boy, I love a non-spooky Halloween party. I am so looking forward to this. I'm dressed as Bob the Builder, a children's TV character from the 1990s. It's unthreatening, it's safe. I'm in my high-vis vest. It's all about safety. It's making people feel welcome. Right, we've got the nibblies out. We've got the chips. We've got the dips. We've got... Oh. Hello, come in. Welcome to the party.
Hey, Bob the Builder. Hang on, let me just get a picture of that. I gotta post. Can I get a selfie too? Yeah, there we go. Oh, yeah. Hey, I'm dressed as my actual job, chartered accountant. So this is what we look like when we're relaxed. Yeah. Oh, hang on.
That's...
I gotta just check something here. Oh, look at that. Oh, hey, you see what's trending on X Twitter? I call it X Twitter because I think it's dead.
I mean, you're not wrong. That is the spookiest thing we've seen all night.
Oh, wow, snacks. Can I get some of your snacks? What do you got for snacks this time?
Look, there's chips, there's dips, there's cupcakes, and there's...
Deo.
Oh, you
The
got
ghost of Harry Belafonte.
Yeah, I see.
Oh, hello.
Wow. Oh, hey, this snack is this snack with the marshmallow inside and the crunchy stuff. That's trending. Hold on.
I hope I'm not early. I have this ticket. I'm 1,696,000,000 and one. So I'll just have a seat here. Yeah.
Everyone's welcome. I'm Bob. This guy is desperately trying to make himself happen as an influencer. And what do you do?
Oh well, I used to be a football player, but I don't know. Ever since I've gotten this handbook for the recently deceased, I'm not sure what I am.
Oh man, were you famous? Can I get my picture with you? Can I do a selfie?
Oh Sure.
Yeah, there we go.
I'll
Okay.
lift my head up here.
Oh, hey, that works great. That's like an effect on the Instagram. Let me just post that to Instagram
That's
and
really cool, but
X Twitter.
This is supposed to be a non-scary Halloween.
Oh gosh,
party.
yeah.
That
Sorry.
That was a pretty scary trick. I don't know how you did that.
I think it's just him. It's just you, right? You're just yourself.
Look,
Like
if you
me.
don't want to be scared, definitely don't open this portal to the lost souls here. Definitely don't look.
dong.
Hi, welcome. Come in. Welcome to the party. So this
Hi.
here we have a person obsessed with celebrities. Over here we have a guy who doesn't realize he's a zombie. And
It's really
who are
true.
you?
Well, some say that I'm an extra in films. I specialize in burglary. But I brought some baked salmon for you.
Wow, that's
For
fantastic.
everyone.
Pop it down over here with the chips and the dips and the cupcakes and the weird vegan stuff. Help yourself.
Hey,
Jody, it's
Please.
true that I am a zombie, but there's someone that can help me. But I don't know how to pronounce his name.
Yeah, Headless Guy, she's got all sorts of drinks over here. There's plenty of juice if you want some. I see juice, apple juice, lime juice, orange juice. I see
Any
lots of
juice with bugs in it?
Oh yeah, there's one in
You
the
know,
back
like
here.
a ladybird juice or a beetle juice.
Yeah.
That's it.
You know,
2 more times. That's all we need.
my
soul!
I have a hankering for something a little more daily-like.
Wow, you're so cute. Look at how she cleans her face. Hey, you're trending on X Twitter now too. Can I get you a picture? This is it's for Catterday.
What hashtag do you use for talking cat?
There is a hashtag talking cat, hashtag cat talking at me, and hashtag mycattalks.com.
And see.
Hashtag she's turning into a cat.
Very good, very good, very good. All right. Just to review, everybody come on up. Just to review.
That's it, right?
We're there.
Yeah.
Jody, what was
Joe defeated me.
Okay, we can't hear you.
You were right. You were all around it. So obsessed with social media.
That's right. Jody, what just to review, what was Chris?
So Chris was Beetlejuice.
Yeah, sucking Beetlejuice. And Nisha?
Nisha is turning into a cat.
Exactly right.
And Joe is obsessed with social media.
Yeah! Perfect.
Which is just like a normal person, so it's spelling in the seat.
I came as myself.
Oh, that was a meta joke. I appreciate that.
That's right. If you want to see a TikTok dad at work, go to Queen City Comedy's TikTok channel. It's like a cry for help. All right. Let's switch it up. Jayant hasn't got to do a duo, so let's have Jayant and the last person with their camera off. That was Nisha. So Jayant and Nisha. And your suggestion is okay, haunted roller coaster. Haunted roller coaster. Whenever you're ready.
So I heard the trick is to not feel fear. Because the more fear you feel, the faster it goes.
Thanks for the heads up. It's like I am really scared. I don't know. I think I'm gonna break it. It's gonna be a Ferrari for me.
Great. So we're gonna be stuck here for half an hour at least, right? I hope you ate light.
I had 2 tacos and a large Coke. That was combo. Taco.
Oh, we're going to be in trouble, I think. Especially with all that Coke. Because he thinks roller coaster.
I guess I'm gonna be fine, right?
Yeah. I mean, maybe we could try thinking about something even more scary, but that's not related to the roller coaster. I think that works.
I just want like to go through the ride and like just be like done. And I think that if I get more scary, I think the taco would be coming out from not from my mouth.
You're right. You're right. You're right. And that wouldn't be good. Because everyone from our class is here watching us. No pressure.
I don't know why all our classes invited to watch us and on the Halloween roller coaster. It's like I don't know. Is it like a prom theme this year or what? Why?
I don't know. But I just think that in my case, I lost the bet. So, but it was rigged. I swear.
Tracy, Tracy, I just wish that if I just want to tell you, if I accidentally puke, it's not because I don't like you. It's because of the speed, and my heart is like racing at 150 right now. So
All right.
And
Ben, we
see.
just need to make a.
If I puke, it's not because I don't like
How many times have I said that?
you. All right.
I don't know. How many
How
times
many?
would you guess?
Great. This is a game called Slow Mo Olympics with Jayant, Joe, Nisha, and Chris. And Nisha and Chris will be off camera, but we'll hear their voice. They'll be the commentator for Slow Mo Olympics. Jayant and Joe will be acting out what they're doing. So you can actually mute yourself if you want. Great. And the sport that doesn't exist that these folks are doing is pumpkin carving. Competitive pumpkin carving. You go ahead and get started, and then at some point we'll hear Nisha and Chris commentate. Take it away.
Well, it's a gorgeous Halloween evening. I'm Jack, and this is, of course, my co-commentator, Frangelica. Can you believe it's been 365 days since the last time we saw these two champions of gourd arts compete?
Honestly, it just feels that they're getting more professional by the second. I am so impressed.
So in the
Just look at them prepare.
look at that exacto knife skills by our last year's runner-up, uh, One Tooth McGee, and his. Well, I believe he likes to go for the pop culture variety of jack o' lanterns.
And let's not ignore Arms, because you can see that he's really working up to that pumpkin.
Yeah, he likes to goop out. He likes to stick his head into the top of the thing and just eat up all the seeds. Now that is a technique I approve of.
No waste, zero waste. That's what I like in a competitor.
And he'll definitely be feeling those seeds later on in the afternoon. Ha ha.
One day he'll surprise us with, adding them as steep. You never know. These guys are really creative.
One Tooth McGee. Oh, he's drawing. Looks like he's drawing his sketch on the front. Well, that's a complicated one. That is the creation of Adam by famed Michelangelo. I believe it's never been attempted, never been successful. But I'm sure if anyone can pull it off, it's One Tooth McGee.
Oh wow! Look at Arms is changing up the game. He's made a whole helmet out of this thing.
Goodness
it's,
gracious! Yes, it looks like he's becoming the headless horseman himself. Stalker of Ichabod Crane, the terror of Sleepy Hollow. And
That's
he's
what I
wearing
like
a
to
full
see.
body. Now he's wearing a full body pumpkin. He's covered himself in pumpkin armor.
I tell you, he's going all out this year. Full on, I tell you. completely out of our expectations.
And oh no, it looks
Well,
like One Tooth McGee's accidentally just carved the entire ceiling of the Sistine Chapel on this pumpkin. That's entirely too much effort. I'm not sure the judges will appreciate it.
And see. Great job. One Tooth McGee. It was too close to call, really. Too close to call.
One Tooth McGee.
That's what it would sound like.
That's what he sounds like. Carving the pumpkin.
Used to be Three Tooth McGee. Then the terrible accident of 02. Let's go to Bad Puppet Theater now. Only going to make things worse. With Jayant and Jody, and Nisha will join at some point. So Nisha, you'll join the scene. The trick is you cannot play yourselves. You can edit and come back as a different character, but we need to have a puppet. So grab something that is in proximity to you and create a puppet. And the suggestion for your scene, you are at a place where people often gather. You are at a sports game. We'll keep the denomination agnostic. You are at a sports game. Whenever you're ready, take it away.
My old friend, Charles Chaplin here.
Hey, what brings you to the cricket?
It's that I'm out of comedy material. I just wanted to see what a friend would do.
Well, I mean, it's a great day. It's the third day of the test. You know why they call a 5-day cricket match a test? Because it's a test to sit through the damn thing. Yuck.
That's global comedy. I like it. I just did action.
Yeah. That's what I'm here for. And here we go. He's going to bowl the ball. Guy's going to hit the ball. Going to go through the air. It's going to roll along the ground and no runs.
I mean, I think that this is like the best film that I've ever seen. And it's not black and white. I saw black and white all the time.
Yeah, no, at least cricket's in color. It might be boring, but it's not that boring. And here we go again. He runs up, he pitches the ball, and he hits the ball. It poodles along the ground. And no runs.
And I don't see any text coming up on the screen. Like we used to have in my time, we used to have the text, like he shoot, he scores, and like a long description of what the scene was about.
Yeah, these days we got a
He
comment.
shoot,
My
he
God.
scores, and he knocks him out to the dirt. Surprise, everyone! It's the live house commentator.
Yeah, I was saying we had a commentator. It's like this one here. They tell you what's going on.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's
So right now, we're watching them warm up for the next round.
wow.
Yep.
Ooh, it's getting all wind up. Well,
Of every cricketer I've ever seen, that's definitely one of them.
It's too scary for me to watch it's like the last over. I cannot watch it. It's too scary. Plunger could be just yeah. Yes.
And see.
Best puppet goes to jail.
Yeah, I mean that's the first time we played that in like a quality puppet.
Yeah, I'm here with a plunger.
Jody, please put our audience's mind at ease and let them know that you just bought that. It's fresh out of the store. It is not a used.
Oh yeah, this is a prop plunger.
Okay.
It's not. It's never seen active duty.
Dude,
They put like
she
orange.
said duty.
They just put orange like in the mouth of the plunger so you know it's a fake one.
Yeah, just firearms and other dangerous implements and this. Yeah.
Right. I'm curious though if it was a dirty one, what the voice would have been like. Would it have been different instead of?
Oh yeah, it'd be much deeper.
That's right.
Much deeper. More cigs. This is a 40 a day voice. And you don't want to know what he's doing to afford 40 cigarettes a day.
All right. Too much fun. You got room for one more? Can we do one more?
Yeah.
All right, let's do some line games. Some quick, funny jokes to get us started. So we'll start with one of my favorites, How's Business? It's a structured joke building game. We'll get a suggestion and like this. I'm in the blank business, blank coming from the suggestion. And then you would all say, including you watching on YouTube and Facebook, how's business?
How's
How's
business?
business?
Then I'll deliver the punny joke line. So, for example, if it was the roller coaster business, I'm in the roller coaster business.
How's
business?
business?
It's got its ups and downs. All right, so you get the point. All right, but if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube or driving the car, I want you to play along with the house business part. All right, the first suggestion is cell phone. Cell phone.
Hey, I'm in the cell phone business.
How's business?
How's business?
It is off the hook.
Get Jay on. Jay on.
I'm in the cell phone business.
How's
How's
business?
How's
Business.
business?
It has its own low bars.
Oh.
Nisha.
Oh, you're muted.
I'm on the cell phone business.
How's business?
Business.
Right now, it's all talk and no dice.
All right, we're switching it up to vampire. Vampire.
I'm in the vampire business.
How's
How's
business?
business?
It sucks.
I'm in the vampire business. Oh,
Yes.
how's business,
No,
Chris?
go ahead.
I'm in the vampire business.
How's
How's
business?
business?
How's business?
Business.
It's deep underground.
Chris and then Jay on.
Oh, I'm in the vampire business.
How's business?
How's business?
Business.
It bites. So very similar.
It's like a question. Jay on and then Nisha.
I'm in the vampire business.
How's
How's
business?
business?
How's
business?
business?
It doesn't open during the day.
I'm in the vampire business.
How's
How's
business?
business?
The stakes have never been higher.
All right, we're not going to be able to top that one. Great puns, great puns. All right, we're going to try one. This is see how this works. We're going to get a suggestion, and we're going to hear our players tell you what their Halloween is like using that suggestion. What their Halloween is like. So Halloween with me is like blank. Let's see. Well, that one's already kind of Halloween. Swimming.
Halloween with me. Wait, how would we do this?
Yep, exactly.
Right,
You're on the
Halloween
right track.
with me is like swimming. Oh right, I'm supposed to go with punchline too. It's we're drowning in candy.
Nisha, thanks for getting us started. Nisha and Jayan.
Halloween with me is like swimming. It'll leave you gasping for air.
Oh.
Jayan.
Halloween with me is like well, swimming because you wear everything except your underpants.
Great Joe.
Halloween for me is like swimming. Oh man, who peed there?
All right, we're gonna switch it up. Halloween is like Billy Joel.
Billy Joel. Halloween with me is like Billy Joel. We didn't start the fire that made the flaming bag of poop that I threw at the door.
That's exactly how that goes. Great. Jayan.
Halloween with me is like Billy Joel. There's a piano man sitting there, and there's a guy pooping there.
All right, Joe.
Halloween with me is like Billy Joel. Hang on, there's a stranger at my door.
Nisha.
Halloween with me is like Billy Joel. It's one for the record.
Ooh.
Yeah, Jody.
Halloween with me is like Billy Joel because I'm looking around and I don't know who anybody's supposed to be.
Yeah, Jehan.
Halloween with me is like Billy Joe. 1, 2, 3, 4, pressure.
Joe.
Halloween with me is like Billy Joel. Way too commercial.
That's right. Halloween with me is like Billy Joel. I grew out of it. And finally, Halloween with me is like love. Halloween with me is like love.
Halloween with me is like love. Make sure you look both ways before crossing the street, which is the street of love. Because
Halloween
it's
with
dark
me
on Halloween and there's a lot of drivers, and you have to also don't wear dark clothing when you're in love. Okay, go ahead.
Halloween with me is like love. You get all dressed up, but it's ultimately disappointing.
Oh.
Yeah, Joe.
Halloween with me is like love. It makes me feel a little sick, actually.
Nisha, then Jehan.
Halloween with me is like love. You can't have too much.
Oh.
Jehan.
Halloween with me is like love. It's always tricky and there's no treat.
Oh.
This is getting so depressing. Chris, then Jody, then Joe.
Halloween with me is like love. Sometimes you just have to take off the mask.
Jody.
Ooh.
Halloween with me is like love. You end up doing a whole bunch of dumb stuff you wouldn't normally do.
Perfect. Joe.
Halloween with me is like love. No, literally, leave me alone with my pumpkins.
All right, we
Get that out of
always
your head.
end when Joe makes it creepy. All right, great job. Show some love for this cast in the chat on YouTube or Facebook. Thank you so much for joining us, and we hope that you have a spooky Halloween.